Hello, welcome to the second semester Generic English course. I am Dr. Vidya Patil, serving as Associate Professor of English at Government First Grade College for Women, Bidar. I will be guiding and assisting you during this course. In the previous video, we understood about the different lessons and chapters which you are going to study during this course from your prescribed textbook. In today's video, we'll begin with the first chapter, that is a speech which is being given by Subash Chandra Bose. This lesson will be covered in a span of 3 videos. So, in this first session, we will try to understand about the personality of Subash Chandra Bose and the importance of this particular speech. The first chapter is a speech, a very popular speech given by Subash Chandra Bose. The title of this chapter is Give Me Blood and I Will Give You Freedom. Before we actually start to read and understand the speech, we will first try to get a brief idea about the nature and personality of Subash Chandra Bose and his relevance in India. Subash Chandra Bose is an Indian nationalist whose patriotism has left a mark in the hearts of many Indians. He is famously known as the founder of the Azad Hind Fauj. His famous slogan was, "Tum mujhe khoon do, मैं तुम्हें आजादी दूंगा." That is, give me blood and I will give you freedom. Subash Chandra Bose is considered to be one of the most influential freedom fighters with extraordinary leadership skills. He is considered to be one of the architects of the modern independent India. Subash Chandra Bose was born on 23rd January 1897. His place of birth was Cuttack in Odisha. His parents were Jankinath Bose, his father, and his mother was Prabhavati Devi. His spouse was Emily Snell. He had one daughter, Anita Bose. He completed a major part of his education in Ravenshaw Collegiate School, Cuttack, in the Presidency College, Calcutta, and in the University of Cambridge, England. His affiliation with various political parties was mainly with the Indian National Congress, the Forward Bloc, and the Indian National Army. The main movement with which he identified himself was the Indian Freedom Movement. Subash Chandra Bose was born into a very wealthy and privileged large Bengali family in Orissa during the British rule. After college, he was sent to England to take the Indian Civil Service examination. He succeeded with distinction in the very first exam, but he refused to take the routine final exam, saying that nationalism was a higher calling and he needed to do something for his nation. He returned to India in 1921 and joined the nationalist movement led by Mahatma Gandhi and the Indian National Congress. Subash Chandra Bose went on to become the Congress president in 1938 and he was re-elected again in 1939. The honorific Netaji was first applied to Subash Chandra Bose in Germany in early 1942. That is why we often hear him being called as Netaji Subash Chandra Bose. His death occurred from third-degree burns on an overloaded Japanese plane in which he was flying. This plane crashed in the Japanese-ruled Formosa, which is now known as Taiwan, on 18th of August 1945. He was an Indian nationalist whose defiance of the British authority in India made him a hero among Indians. He founded the Indian National Army or the Azad Hind Fauj, and he played a very important role in getting India's independence. Subash Chandra Bose or Netaji is one of India's most loved and iconic freedom fighters. He was known for his motivational and rousing speeches. His most popular speech has been, "Give me blood and I promise you freedom." This particular speech is what you will be studying in this chapter. He delivered this speech in Burma to the members of his Indian National Army in 1944. You may now have got a brief idea about the strong personality of Subhash Chandra Bose, and I'm sure you all will be motivated with his nationalism and his great love for his country. I hope you liked this video. Thank you.